Write the equation in standard form for the circle that has a diameter with endpoints -1, -4, and -17, -4. We're going to do this problem exactly the way that we just did the last problem because it gives us the diameter. The diameter can tell us lots of things. It can tell us where the center is, and it can tell us how long the diameter is, and if we know how long the diameter is, then we can figure out what the radius is. So the first thing is to find the center. And to find the center, we have to find the midpoint. And to find the midpoint, we're going to use that formula that we just did up on the last one, x1 plus x2 all over 2, y1 plus y2 all over 2. And so it'd be -1 plus -17 over 2, and -4 plus -4 over 2. -17, -1, -18. -18 over 2 is -9. -4 plus -4 is 0. 0 over 2 is 0. So the midpoint of the diameter is at -9, 0. If the midpoint of the diameter is at -9, 0, then -9, 0 is the center. Bam. Okay. Then we're going to find the distance, or how long the diameter is. So we're going to use the distance formula. x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. x2 is -17 minus a -1 squared plus -4 plus a -4 squared. That is not right. It's a minus a -4. My phone's going off and it's distracting me. Okay, so when you minus a negative, you're actually adding, and you minus a negative, you're actually adding. A -4 and a +4 goes to 0. So -17 plus 1 is -16. And if you square it, you get 256, and then if you square root it, you get 16. 16 is the distance between these 2 points, and these 2 points is the diameter. So the radius is 8. Check. So if we have the center and we have the radius, now we can write down the equation of the circle, and it is going to be x plus 9 squared plus y squared that's a square, even though it looked like a 0, square equals 8 squared, which is 64. Write the equation in standard form for the circle with center. Yay. So they're giving us something right now. They're giving us both things. At 0, 8, and the radius is 6 square root of 2. So x minus 8 squared plus y squared. And then we're going to square 6 square root of 2. Now, if you're going to use your calculator, make sure that you put that in there exactly like I did. You're putting the parentheses around 6 square root of 2 because we're squaring the whole thing. So x minus 8 squared plus y squared equals 36 times 272. How I got that is I did 6 square root of 2 times 6 square root of 2. 6 times 6 is 36. The square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4, which is 2, so it's 36 times 2, which is 72. So if you don't have a calculator, you can still definitely do it without one. All right, last one. Write the equation in standard form for the circle with center passing through. So this is going to be kind of like what we did in the upper ones. So we have a center. So I know that it's going to be x squared plus y minus 6 squared, but I don't know the radius. So I've used those two. Now we're going to put these into the x and the y. This x and this y. You're definitely going to have a calculator because of that nasty fraction. But because negative 4 is squared, or negative 4 is negative, we're going to put a parentheses right there. Then we're going to put 27 over 2 in for the y spot. And I am looking for the radius squared. Negative 4 times negative 4 is 16. Honestly, right now, I don't even want to do that. 26, 13, 7. (27 over 2 minus 6). 15 over 2. Oh, back it up because I forgot we were going to square them, right? So then I square that. 225 over 4 equals r squared. And then I'm going to add those two together and get 289 over 4. Now, if I was asking what the radius is, the radius would be the square root of 289 over 4. So it would actually be 17 over 2. But remember what we're doing. We're finding the equation. And to find the equation, so we're looking for r squared, and we found r squared, which is 289 over 4. So we are finished with the problem. We just have to put our pieces into the puzzle. All right, that's it.